Right guys, I'm back, my camera shut down. So we got to the point where we acknowledged that UVA is very special. It releases, activates nitric oxide at the surface layer of the skin, whichever part of the skin is activated. Therefore more blood vessels dilate at the surface area of the skin, which pulls more blood to the surface of the skin, which is perfect because UVA and UVB are very short wavelengths. And we also said that UVB is not present at the moment because we're September, October time in the winter, October in the UK. It's just UVA kicking about still at the midday, and that UVA is powerful enough to smash the bonds of the precursors of serotonin and all hormones, quite frankly, which I'll get to in a second. But sticking with the serotonin in the gut, therefore there is more blood now at the surface of the skin of my gut, because I'm exposing it to the gut, the third most important area I believe to expose after the eyes and the genitals. And that is significant because that UVA can now smash into, get into the blood. You've got UVA irradiation of the blood, and now that converts the tryptophan and also dopamine too, that's already in the blood, these hormones, they're precursors, into the fully fledged serotonin and dopamine. Now that's significant because the gut makes most of the serotonin. It's where the precursors are, where the precursors go to be fully fledged. So now the precursors are already, because the gut's already there, the blood vessels have easier access to the gut. That's what I'm saying. So that's why exposing a particular area seems to work faster. Any area exposed to, like my face, is going to make serotonin in the gut too, because blood's going to travel and circulate from the face all the way to the blood system, it's blood circulatory system, right? But because the blood vessels are now over the gut to the surface of the skin, the precursors, tryptophan's getting smashed and getting broken, now it can go very quickly. There's very quick access from the blood vessels to the surface of the skin to the gut, and therefore more serotonin is made. Therefore, in conclusion, what I've just done is my primary place where I make serotonin in the gut has just got a major boost by exposing it to midday, cloud cover, UVA only sun. And that, to go even further, that's also, now I understand the reason why UV light, not just UVB but UVA, also makes testosterone production. UVA, UVB, when you expose any part of your skin, makes testosterone, because your blood has precursors to testosterone. The blood circulatory system and the UVA, by the same thesis, hits the face, dilates the blood vessels at the surface area of the face, and there's testosterone there, and then testosterone. But the point is that if you expose your penis, it's shown that it increases far quicker the testosterone production with UVB light. And the reason why is because the testes make 95% of the testosterone, only 5% in the kidneys, 95% in the testes. So when you expose your penis, either with kaniki shorts, which lets some of the light in, or fully naked, your little penis let it out. Same with the yoni too, with the estrogen, same thing. You expose it, the blood vessels at the surface area of the yoni and the penis expand, more blood is pulled to the surface of the skin by the UVA induced nitric oxide. UVA smashes into the blood, floods the blood. Now the blood has got the UVA, the hormone of testosterone precursors can get hit by UVA, and the testes is right there, and therefore, and the yoni's there, and therefore you make more estrogen and testosterone. Hope that makes sense. It definitely works, by the way, because every time I do this, and I expose for 10-15 minutes, the longer the better obviously, after I've eaten my lunch, or even before, I've just, I know that serotonin is, as science says it is for intestinal motility, because it increases my bowel movements. That's the simple reason why I know. You can experiment with this and see. So I always knew that there was something going on with midday sunshine to gut and serotonin, but I didn't understand the mechanisms. Why? What was it about the UV light that was increasing the serotonin, which apparently, according to science, increases intestinal motility and helps constipation? Yes, it did. I noticed that, but now I know it's the UVA activating nitric oxide, more blood to the surface of the skin, so UVA can now penetrate. There is blood vessels at 1/10 of a millimeter to the surface level of the skin. Very, 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 very fucking thing. High blood capillary networks, and that is the distance the UV can travel easily through that. But it doesn't require the dilation of nitric oxide. It does require more blood at the top. So more blood comes to the surface of the skin, UVA irradiates, and then in the blood we've got the precursors for all the wonderful fucking hormones, so dopamine, serotonin, testosterone, estrogen, all of them. So there. Peace. I hope you understood that. I hope it makes sense. I'll get better explaining it in the future. Peace.